What's up, beautiful people, to another episode of Don't Keep Up with the Joneses, Green Thumb Edition. Yes, and I have you like in my, this is like my den, because this is like a serious situation. As y'all know, I have houseplants. I love my houseplants. I love everything about houseplants. I love having, you know, air purifiers in the home, making sure we have a clean, safe space for great air quality, because we have kids, of course, a son and a daughter. And you know, I just want to make sure things are right. And I love just seeing plants in the house. Like, it just does something to me. However, I ran into a little glitch. A minor glitch, but a major glitch at the same way. And that problem was fungus gnats. Maybe because we have an assortment of houseplants, we also ran into gnats. Yeah, fungus gnats. And they were like so small and just buzzing all over your face and things like that. And I was like, this is ridiculous. And I'm gonna be honest, and I'm a little hurtful to say this, but my first thought was, I need to get rid of these plants because I can't have this in my house. But then, thanks to Google and a few YouTube videos, I figured out ways to make sure things stopped and the fungus gnats went away, okay? And I just want to share with you, some things worked and some things didn't work. So I just want to help you all to know what's all out there, because I'm sure you're looking at videos, I'm sure you're Googling things like that, but I want to share off of my experiences what actually helped and what things didn't help. And first thing I want to start off with is this. If you look up how to get rid of fungus gnats, you will come in contact with these mosquito bites that, as it says, also controls fungus gnats. You will see this, and as you can see, I got the big container. Why? Because I just had to get rid of it all. And it was cool. Like, you lay it down. The idea is that, well, just real quick, fungus gnats come because of a wet soil. And of course, your soil is wet because you wet your plants. That's what you do. Plants need sun, some just need light and water to grow, so you water them. And with a wet soil, you then have gnats. Gnats will come, they'll lay eggs, and they just circulate and matriculate, and it could be thousands of fungus gnats in your soil by way of, you know, larvae and all that good stuff. Really not good at all. However, that's how fungus gnats come into your home, and that's how they just manipulate and populate, and they just populate, and they're everywhere. Like, everywhere you look up, fungus gnats. Alright, so the benefit of these bites and pellets and things like that is that you lay it on the soil, you lay it on the topsoil, you can mix it in as well, which I did. And the idea is that they kill the larva of the fungus gnats, therefore the fungus gnats will not be able to grow and populate again. Cool, great idea. I did it, I bought it. The problem is they don't take care of the fungus gnats that are already flying, already mature. They just kill a larva. And so it was like a thing, all right? And so the problem also is that this, you know, solution is not pretty. And this is what I mean, like this. Look at this. So I put the pellets in here, and once you water them, this, boom, this is what happened. It gets like a ugly fungus looking area, you know, and it doesn't look appealing at all. So it is what it is. Like, here's one plant. I can show you on another plant. Let me show you another plant. Here's another one of my house plants that you can see has it as well. It's ugly, frosty, and I mean, ugh, you don't want. Here's another one, and I mean, yeah, you just see how it just, ugh, it doesn't look appealing at all. I was like, all right, scratch that. Well, I didn't say scratch that. Like, I just said I'm not gonna use it anymore. So with one that I really had a problem with, I just repotted it. That's one of the best things you can do. Dump the terrible soil, dump it, repot it, and start afresh. And what I also use to catch the, you know, like I said, the pellets, the bites, they only take care of the larva. But what I use to take care of the adult gnats that are already flying around is that sticky film situation. Let me show you. Oh, here's one of my pea lilies, and boom, the strip, the fly ribbon, brought to you by Raid. All right, so that's what I use, and that like took care of a bunch of them. This one came because I had a spider plant that had an infestation. It did. I mean, no other way of saying it. It had an infestation of fungus gnats, and I noticed because I like bumped it and I saw how just a bunch of gnats was just flying out, and I was like, oh snap, this has to go. So I actually took that outside, dumped it. It's outside. It's never coming back again. And so yeah, that trap works. The trap works and the trap helps. Let me show you another spot where I put a trap. Gnats just on here, you know. And that one's like simple, but it's ugly. Like, who wants to walk into a home and you see this? Not the beautiful sight, not the best of sights, but it's effective. I don't have to do that, okay? Just another way. All right, so I told you how the fungus gnats come because of wet soil. So I saw online where you can get these. These are the glass watering, cut my nails yesterday. Anyway, these are the glass watering devices and mechanisms that the idea is that you stick it into your plant. So, you know, ideally you have your plant, boom, you stick it in, and the water sits in here, and it's supposed to like be a drip irrigation system. Fail. None of these worked. It's a box of 3. I'm actually sending it back. I got it from Amazon. Thank you to the great people at Amazon. I'm sending it back because it's ineffective. It doesn't work. One of the problems I was having is that when I put the stem here into the soil, water wasn't coming out. It would be just blocked, right? And I saw different solutions. They say you could put gauze in it to keep the soil from coming up and keeping the water coming down. I had problems with this falling and water just spilling out everywhere. Problem. Not a solution at all. Or I found that the water was just gush out, right? And so I would have water just sitting in the saucers, you know, holding my plants, and that was just terrible. Like, who wants an oversaturated plant, which ultimately could lead to root rot, which ultimately could kill your plant? So, not a solution. However, I did find another watering solution, which, I mean, I love it. It's been here at the home for probably about a week now, well, 2 weeks now. And I found it to be the best watering solution that doesn't have the soil, the topsoil. Fungus gnats will only live about an inch or 2 inches deep within your, you know, topsoil. So you need something to go under that to keep the top dry. And I found this solution. Let me show you. Yep, so I found this solution. Boom, it's this. And what is this? This is a terracotta clay cylinder, which actually I have one. I have a cylinder. Let me show you cylinder. So I showed you what it looked like done. This is the cylinder. All right, so ideally you were to put your bottle in here. Ideally glass bottles. They do say plastic can go in there as well, but I put glass bottles, wine bottles, soda bottles, glass bottles, right? You just take off the seal. And boom, you just stick the bottle in here, you dig this into the soil. So usually mine are about this deep into the soil. Put your glass bottle on top, and the water just drips slowly. And the clay is porous, so water, you know, goes to the root system directly, because the roots are usually that deep under the soil where the plant is. And you just cover it up with the bottle. Water goes in as needed, and the roots can pull on the water as necessary. So it doesn't overwater your plants. It also keeps the soil dry, but it also keeps a continuous flow of water to the root system. And it's actually very useful if you travel a lot. My family, we travel, but not like a lot. So it'll be cool once we travel that I can just put a fresh water bottle on top, making sure that the plants get the necessary water as we leave, and I could come back knowing that my plants are taken care of. So, you know, this is a cool solution. This solution, as well as just repotting your plant that has an infestation of fungus gnats, top 2 things I would recommend. The other things I really wouldn't recommend, especially this. No, this is going back. The pellets, I really don't like it because I don't like how it looks. However, and the strips are very effective. However, they look ugly. So have them to take care of the problem that you have, but then get rid of it because nobody wants to look at that in your home. I know I don't, personally. However, for watering, boom, get you some. Amazon, link below. And just repot your plant and you'll be good to go. So with that said, I love you all. Thank you. I hope this video was helpful. If so, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe as well. We have so much exciting things taking place that we want to share with you. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit the bell so you're notified when other videos such as this pop up. And hey, enjoy your houseplants. Don't dump them. Enjoy them. There are solutions to the problems that you have. So don't run from it. Embrace it. Love you all. Until next time. Peace.